The Mets and Yankees played their second exhibition game of summer camp today. The Yankees won last night over the Mets by a score of 9-3. Corey Oswalt faced off against Jordan Montgomery in this one. Here's the lineups, and LeMahieu is back in there for the Yankees. Le Machine is expected to play 2 or 3 innings tonight. Let's get into the action right after a quick word from Sports Cases. Jeff McNeil grounded one behind first, and Voit made a nice play with Montgomery for the first out of the game. Alonso struck out on a good off-speed pitch from Montgomery for the second out. Cano struck out swinging on another good breaking ball from Montgomery to end a 1-2-3 inning. LeMahieu tapped one back to Oswalt for the first out of the bottom of the first. Oswalt left an 0-2 fastball over the middle of the plate, and Aaron Judge didn't miss it. Judge drilled a solo shot into the seats and left to give the Yankees an early 1-0 lead. As John Sterling would say, all rise. One more look at the swing by Judge. Glaber kept up his hot hitting and lined a 2-2 pitch into right center field for a 1-out single. Stanton waved over a 3-2 breaking ball down and away for the second out of the inning. Hicks rolled a 2-1 pitch into the shift to end the inning, but the Yankees scored 1 to take the early lead. Cespedes, who is playing left field tonight, grounded out to Torres for the first out of the inning. Conforto drew a 4-pitch walk to give the Mets a 1-out base runner. Conforto was leaning far off of first, and Montgomery picked him off for the second out. We'll look at another angle, and he was definitely out as Voit applied the tag. J.D. Davis struck out swinging to end a scoreless second for Montgomery. Gary Sanchez struck out looking on a fastball that clipped the outside corner for the first out of the inning. We'll take a look from the overhead camera, and that call probably could have gone either way. Luke Voit worked the count full and drew a walk to give the Yankees a 1-out base runner. Gardner swung at the first pitch and lined a base hit into right to put 2 on with 1 away for the Yankees. Oswalt painted the corner to catch Duffy looking for the second out of the inning. DJ grounded a 3-2 pitch to third to end the inning and strand 2 runners on base. Rosario struck out swinging for the first out of the third. Nimmo broke his bat and rolled out to LeMahieu for the second out of the inning. Rivera grounded out to short to end a quick 1-2-3 inning for Monty as he faced the minimum through 3. Judge swung at the first pitch of the home half of the third and popped out to Alonso behind first for the first out of the inning. Glaber grounded a 1-2 pitch up the middle. Cano made a nice play to field the ball, but he threw it past Alonso as the bad fielding by the Mets continued. Torres advanced to second on the 2-base error by Cano with 1 away. Stanton tapped one slowly to short for the second out as Torres advanced to third on the play. Hicks swung at the first pitch and rolled out to Alonso as he stranded the runner on third to end the inning. McNeil struck out swinging on a high fastball for the first out of the fourth. Alonso struck out swinging for the second out as Montgomery was now at 6 strikeouts for the game. Cano rolled a single past the dive of Voit into right for the Mets' first hit of the ballgame. Cespedes flew out to Judge and right to end the inning, and Montgomery was through 4 scoreless innings of work. Sanchez swung at the first pitch and crushed an absolute bomb into left. All Smith could do was turn and watch as Sanchez drilled one into the second deck in left to give the Yankees a 2-0 lead. Let's take another look at that swinging bat flip as the Kraken got all of that one. Voit drew his second walk of the game. Gardner skied one to deep left field. Smith went back to the wall, but he couldn't make the play. The ball rolled away from him, but Voit didn't try to score with nobody out. Gardner hit a long double the other way to put runners on second and third with nobody out, as that ended the day for Oswalt. Duffy chased a 1-2 pitch from new pitcher Hunter Strickland for the first out of the inning. Estrada struck out swinging for the second out, as the Yankees now needed a hit to score those runners. Judge popped out to Cano in shallow right center to end the inning, as Hunter Strickland was able to work out of runners on second and third with nobody out. The Yankees scored 1, but wasted an opportunity for more. Conforto grounded out to second for the first out of the top of the 5th. Davis flew out to fairly deep center for the second out of the inning. With 2 outs and nobody on, Rosario turned on an inside pitch and lined it down the left field line for extra bases. Gardner fired in, and Rosario stopped at second with a 2-out double off Montgomery. Nimmo tapped one slowly up the first baseline, and Montgomery made a great play off the mound to get Nimmo and retire the side. Torres grounded out on a 2-0 pitch for the first out against new pitcher Drew Smith. Stanton struck out swinging on a slider down and away for the second out of the inning. Hicks worked the count to 3-2 and drew a walk to keep the inning going for Sanchez. Gary hit one off the end of the bat and flew out to center to end a scoreless inning for Smith. Still 2-0 Yankees through 5. Rivera reached on an error by Duffy to start the 6th against new pitcher Jonathan Loaizaga. Loaizaga threw a fastball past Sanchez, which allowed Rivera to advance to second. McNeil struck out swinging on a nasty changeup from Johnny Lasagna. Alonso chopped out slowly to short for the second out as Rivera advanced to third. Cano skied one deep towards the short porch and right. Judge went back, and he made the play on the track to end the inning and strand the runner on third. Voit worked his third full count of the game, but this time he wasn't taking a walk. Luke Voit hit a bomb into Monument Park in dead center field to give the Yankees a 3-0 lead. Let's take another look at that sweet swing by King Lewis. Gardner worked the count full and drew a walk with nobody out. Matt Duffy lined one right at Pete Alonso, and Gardner was doubled off on the unassisted double play. Thairo Estrada hit a swinging bunt, and Smith couldn't make the play as Estrada reached on an infield single. Smith hung a 1-1 slider, and Judge didn't miss it. Aaron Judge crushed his second bomb into the seats and left, this time a 2-run shot to give the Yankees a 5-0 lead. All rise, here comes the Judge. One more look at the swing by Judge, which knocked Smith out of the game. Former Yankee Chasen Shreve got Torres to fly out to center to end the inning, but the Yankees now had a 5-0 lead. Smith flew out to Judge for the first out of the 7th. Conforto chopped one back to Loaizaga for the second out of the inning. Davis rolled out to third to end a quick 1-2-3 inning for Johnny Lasagna. The Mets left Shreve in the game, and that plan backfired immediately. He hung a curveball, and Stanton crushed it deep into the bleachers and left. The solo shot by Stanton gave the Yankees a 6-0 lead. As John Sterling would say, Giancarlo, non se può stopparlo. Let's take one more look at the swing by Big G as he was all over that hanging breaking ball. Florial flew out to right for the first out of the inning. Sanchez rolled one on the ground to third for the second out of the inning. Luke Voit worked his 4th straight full count, but he was called out on what looked like ball 4 to end the inning. Rosario dropped a single in front of Granite and right to begin the top of the 8th inning. Nimmo flew out to Andujar in left for the first out. Sanchez rolled into a fielder's choice to second as Voit couldn't pick the return throw by Wade. McNeil chopped out to first to end the inning as Loaizaga worked 3 scoreless innings out of the bullpen. Andujar popped out to second for the first out against new pitcher Seth Lugo. Matt Duffy struck out on a foul tip for the second out of the inning. Thairo Estrada grounded out to first to end a 7-pitch 1-2-3 inning for Lugo. Alonso grounded out to second for the first out of the 9th against new pitcher Jonathan Holder. Gordon Beckham struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Dominic Smith struck out swinging to end the inning, but the game continued for the Yankees to hit in the bottom of the 9th. Iannetta struck out swinging for the first out of the bottom of the 9th. Wade tapped one back to Lugo for the second out of the inning. Eric Kratz struck out swinging to end the ballgame. Start spreading the news. The Yankees defeated the Mets by a score of 6-0. They'll play the Phillies tomorrow night in one final exhibition game before the regular season starts on Thursday. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody, and let's go Yankees!